Lieutenant, like Commander Stanley informed us, there are many civilians still in the Alice Springs metropolitan area. I think a lot of them stayed in the center of the city because the Zeon valued the civilians who worked in the occupation base and let them live safely in exchange for their full cooperation. I think it's best if we avoid the center of the city so we can minimize any damage we do. We can then liberate the entire area after the outlying areas have been secured and disarmed.
And if we do any fighting in the city center, we have to be careful not to frag any water tanks, right? Okay, got it.
Man, with everything else we have to worry about, now we have to concern ourselves with that too? Okay, should we try crashing this tea party?
Fang 1, requesting orders from you. This is Oasis. I'm proceeding as per HQ's plan, and I'm presently searching for the enemy. Since I expect sound tracking will be hard in a city spread out like this, I'm going to hold my position here for a bit. Requesting assistance.
Roger.
Fang 3, roger that.
Oasis here, roger that. Lieutenant, I confirmed that a train came into the battle area. Fang 1, don't get so far ahead of us.
Bang 2, roger.
Bang 3, roger that.
Lieutenant Laird, I'm getting a message from the enemy. I'll transfer to you.
This is Lieutenant J.G. Vish Donahue, Zeon Forces Commandant for this city. Vish. Guy they call Wild Thunder? I have a proposal for the Federation officer in charge. We have no desire to fight a hopeless battle any longer. As I'm sure you know, there are many civilians living here in the Alice Springs metropolitan area. From our point of view, fighting a battle here would be a tragedy that would undoubtedly benefit neither side. We hope you can see our position. Therefore, we are now prepared to leave the city and hand it over to you. Our conditions are that we must be able to pull out without incident. Rest assured, until we are out of here and have established ourselves in neutral territory, we will not attack you in any way. Of course, if you attack us, we will have no further choice but to respond accordingly. I believe you would prefer to settle this situation in a peaceful and fair manner, as I've just laid out for you.
Got it all planned, hasn't it?
What? You mean to tell me they didn't want to fight us in the first place?
When you think about the damage we might do to the city, these conditions really don't sound that bad. What should we do, Lieutenant? Lieutenant, I confirm that the remaining enemy forces are definitely retreating from the battle zone. The battle's over.
I guess I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, the Zeeks still have the overwhelming advantage all across the continent, but they pulled out of this place so quickly, I really haven't figured out what to make of it. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I wonder what their abandoning this position will mean for the war in the long run, and for the possibility of any kind of peace process. Maybe it'll have no meaning at all.
And then there was that train. Do you think it was really just a troop transport, or could it have been something else?
The more I think about it, the more it really bugs me. Anyway, our mission's finally complete.
Yeah, we'll leave it to the guys upstairs to worry about the complicated stuff.
Lieutenant Vish, the train made it onto safe ground at last. The retreating trooping troops in the area had a little present waiting for us, called the burst liner. Are we going to use it?
Well, who can say? But bringing that thing was the reason for making us late for the scheduled rendezvous. The troops will face some kind of punishment. After all, you know, only a fool would throw his life away for glory. Besides that, there was that Fetty mobile suit team before. They were an extremely talented group of soldiers. It may be just a small team, but they had a lot of skill. And their commanders seemed pretty good too. The battles to come should be very fun.